Hey everyone, let's talk about something really foundational. Marriage. Have you ever wondered what God's original design for marriage was? In a world with so many different views, it's helpful to go back to the beginning. Right from the start, in the book of Genesis, God sets the standard. He created one man, Adam, and one woman, Eve. He brought them together and said they would become one flesh. It's a beautiful picture of unity, a perfect one-to-one relationship. This wasn't just a random setup, it was God's deliberate, perfect plan for humanity. So, you might be thinking, what about all those stories in the Old Testament with multiple wives? It's a great question. We see figures like Abraham, Jacob, David, and Solomon practicing polygamy. But here's the key. Just because the Bible records something, it doesn't mean God endorses it. In fact, if you look closely at these stories, they're almost always filled with conflict and pain. Think about it. Abraham's family was torn apart by jealousy between Sarah and Hagar. Jacob's home was a constant battleground of rivalry between his wives, Leah and Rachel, and their children. And King Solomon, with his hundreds of wives and concubines, found that his heart was turned away from God because of their influence. These stories aren't promoting polygamy. They're showing its devastating consequences. It leads to jealousy, division, and spiritual compromise. God even gave specific warnings about this. In Deuteronomy, when giving instructions for Israel's future kings, he explicitly said the king shall not acquire many wives for himself, lest his heart turn away. It was a clear command to avoid the very thing that later brought Solomon so much trouble. God knew that polygamy would divide a person's loyalty and affection, not just from their spouse, but from God himself. Then, fast forward to the New Testament. Jesus comes on the scene, and what does he do? He takes everyone back to the original blueprint. When the Pharisees tested him about divorce, Jesus pointed straight back to Genesis. He quoted, "A man shall leave his father and mother and hold fast to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh." Notice he said the two, not the three or the four. Jesus reaffirms God's original, monogamous design. The Apostle Paul echoes this throughout his letters. In Ephesians, he describes the husband-wife relationship as a picture of Christ and the church as singular, committed, one-to-one union. When giving qualifications for church leaders in Timothy and Titus, he repeatedly states that an elder or deacon must be the husband of one wife. This standard wasn't just for leaders. It reflected God's ideal for all believers. So, while the Old Testament shows the brokenness that resulted from straying from God's plan, the New Testament brings a powerful message of restoration. Jesus and the apostles call us back to the beauty and simplicity of God's design. One man and one woman, united as one flesh for a lifetime. This model protects the family, fosters deep intimacy, and beautifully reflects the faithful, singular love that Christ has for his people. It's a design rooted in love, commitment, and unity. Thanks so much for watching. If this was helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more content. See you next time.